America's extreme housing shortage could take years to recover. Years. We're getting new data from Haver Analytics. J.P. Morgan private bank strategists estimate the current housing shortage stands at roughly 2.8 million units and could take a decade to resolve. Look at that. Look at that graphic here. In 2007, there was barely any shortage. Home builders over the last year are taking a hit. They're not really building. D.R. Horton down 13%. NVR down 21%. Lennar has lost 27.5%. Pulte Group down 8%. Toll Brothers down nearly 14%. KB Home down 25%. But on this Veterans Day, one charity decided, you know what, we're done waiting. BuildingHomesForHeroes.org is teaming up with Lowe's and the town of Mooresville, North Carolina, to build an entire community for veterans, first responders, and their families called Freedom Hill. In the last hour, leaders from Building Homes for Heroes and the home improvement retailer breaking ground on the 4 acres of land which were donated, where as many as 15 homes will be built. Joining me now in a Fox Business exclusive live from the groundbreaking site in Mooresville, North Carolina, is Building Homes for Heroes founder and president Andy Pujol, along with Lowe's executive vice president of stores, Joe McFarland. Andy and Joe, congratulations on the groundbreaking here. You know what? You could teach the home builders a few lessons. Tell us exactly what inspired you, because we've told our viewers for years, and I work very closely with Building Homes for Heroes, about building piecemeal, home by home by home. Now you're doing a whole community. Tell us.
Well, I mean, Liz, as you know, I was in the search and rescue on 9/11, kissed my children goodbye, and sent them further out east. I went in, and I was one of the first ones there, and made it one night all covered with soot, sat in the rubble, and tears in my eyes, looking around, knowing so many people had lost their lives. And I made a promise to God that I'd serve my country, and now, all these years later, we're about to reach 50 homes a year. We'll reach 500 homes by next year, and we're helping 5,000 veterans all across the country with athletics, academics, emergency funding, financial resources, physical health, mental wellness. Nobody knows that about us, but we're doing it amazingly with the help of Lowe's.
Yep, and let's bring you in, Joe. Lowe's, tell us about what you are providing, because again, nobody can get any construction done. Nobody's building out construction. And here you guys are breaking ground for 15 homes like that. How is Lowe's helping to make this happen?
Well, Liz, thank you for having us, and thank you for everything you do personally for Building Homes for Heroes. And to be here today, I've got a lot of my friends from Lowe's here right behind me. And, you know, we're a nationwide company, and we really focus on giving back to the community. One of the big pillars is our military veterans. We've got over 26,000 veterans that work for Lowe's today. We're headquartered here in Mooresville, and so when the town, Building Homes for Heroes, and our company all came together, there's no better gift that we can give on Veterans Day than breaking ground on Freedom Hill. We're going to be able to house 15 families here, and it's really going to be changing their lives. And Liz, you know how many lives have been changed here. Yeah. And Andy, this is a first of its kind here.
Yeah. Andy, yeah. When you build these homes, when we build these homes from Building Homes for Heroes, they are customized to injuries. Some injuries you can't even see, PTSD, right? I mean, there are other injuries that aren't obviously to people from the naked eye, but tell me what it entails to build a single home, and here you are doing 15 of them.
Oh, Liz, thank you so much. I mean, there's so many homes with veterans with PTSD and TBI. There's so much work that has to be done along those lines and continued advancement. But even from 3-foot wide doorways to 4-foot wide hallways to 5-foot wide bathrooms, and kitchens, everything we do to accommodate each and every veteran. We find out their needs, their specific needs, and we make sure we accommodate them always. And that's just kind of a labor of love. And as you know, I've never taken a single penny. I made a promise to God, and we're going to do this the right way. Next year, with your help, because I know you've been helping us with 444 homes we've done already, we'll reach 500 homes. So, Thank you. And you know what? I love your show, and I hope America knows all about what you're doing too. And thank you.
Listen,
and Liz,
I'm just with the whipped cream on top. Let me tell you. Go ahead, Joe.
Well, Liz, this Freedom Hill, as we have these 15 homes there, this community is for the veterans and first responders, but it's also for the children. When our veterans, have these injuries, oftentimes the children don't bring friends home. And when you have a community full that children understand each other, families that understand the challenges that everyone goes through, this to me is a whole new way of life for the veterans and for their entire family.
Joe, and as a business network, I've got to ask you, it is not easy right now to secure construction materials, and it's also expensive. Can you just give us a sense of what you're seeing on the ground at Lowe's? And Lowe's, man, you guys have been so generous. You're gifting all of this, so we are so grateful to that. But what are you seeing as far as the lumber prices, steel, aluminum, siding?
Yeah, you know what, Liz, being in the home improvement business for the last 30 years, there's ebbs and flows in everything. We have an amazing team at Lowe's. We have an amazing team of merchants, supply chain, inventory management, replenishment, store teams, that everybody works together with our suppliers and to make sure we're bringing the best value to the customers. And as long as we continue to keep our customers first and our associates first, there's nothing we're not going to be able to navigate.
All right, even the higher prices. And Andy, is this the first of many communities? Are you already thinking about future communities? And again, to remind people, we've just over the past 13, 14 years, one house at a time, and now here's 15. Can you give me a sense of how you scale this up?
Well, again, amazing question. How do you come up with all these amazing questions all the time?
I have a great team, just like you.
I really believe that this is, with all that we've done so far and all yet to come, but I think we kind of broke ground on launching, a whole new opportunity ahead for a better and brighter future ahead that, it's just amazing. I mean, it's a miracle, really, truly a miracle. From a prayer on 9/11 to where we are is a miracle, but who knows where we head 5, 10, 20 years from now. I mean, it may just be 20, 30 times this size, but I think this community today, I think this set was the landmark, for a better, brighter future ahead. And I certainly hope and pray that, and I hoped and prayed once, and this is where we are, because I didn't do it. So someone else did.
Well, no, you did it. You did it.
Along with Lowe's.
Yeah, and Lowe's. And by the way, I see a lot of Lowe's guys behind you, Joe. Give them our huge thanks. They have done incredibly well.
Yes.
And there's one of my favorite veterans. I love them all. But Hugo Gonzalez, we built a home for him. He obviously had been blinded during his military service, and his gorgeous daughters and wife. I want our viewers to understand the people behind all of this, Andy. And therefore, I think it's really important as we put a face on this. It's not just a business story, but here's Lowe's and many of our other partners. They put corporate conscience first. How important is that, Joe, for a business? Because everyone's always thinking about the almighty dollar.
Liz, if you have a culture, if you operate on a core set of values as a company, then the decisions become really, really easy as to where you invest, how you take care of people, how you show up in the communities that you operate in every day, and it just translates into this great culture. And you've spent time with our CEO, Marvin Ellison, and the culture starts with him at the top. And so we have amazing associates here. Again, over 26,000 veterans work for us right here with our heroes, and it really is, when you have a charity like Building Homes for Heroes, a corporation like Lowe's, and the government all come together, this is unstoppable.
Yeah.
Good to see you both. And an important Veterans Day. Joe, you served in the Marines. We're so grateful to you and everybody there. And I want to just remind our viewers, and Andy knows this, no donation is too small. I've had retirees send $5 bills. Okay, you guys, everybody out there listening, We'll take change under the couch cushions. Buildinghomesforheroes.org. We can do it. You can do it. Nothing's too small. Don't be embarrassed. We'll take anything. Joe and Andy, bless you, and we can't wait to see the veterans move into their new homes. Thank you.
God bless you, Liz. Thank you.
God bless.
You got it.
Liz.
You got it.